expired. Just signal that he'll arrive in 3 minutes, Mr. Smith.
Good. I don't want any screw-ups this time. Once he gets here, double check his identity.
Yes, sir. What are you doing? The boss is getting anxious. You're late. What the hell are you doing?
Just reviewing my finances.
License and registration, please.
Of course.
All right. You're good.
Thank you. Where's the boss?
This way.
I'm sorry for the security. Mr. McCoy, isn't it?
That's right.
Leave. As I was saying, the government has been trying to shut me down. They're trying to ruin my established business.
Well, if you can't be sure, I mean, if the government's trying to shut you down, I could be caught into this damn mess. If you can't be sure, I'll be on my way right now.
Relax. We're safe here. Don't worry about it.
Good. Have me word there.
Well, why would I bring you over here if there's any danger? There's a reason why I have Mr. Cunningham over there. We're perfectly safe here. No worries at all.
That's good to hear. Let's get down to business, shall we?
We shall. Jesus Christ. Fresh out from Amsterdam. These hand explosives have the equal destruction power of an RPG each.
Well, now I know why the government's after you so badly.
I know. It sucks. Well, these can be all yours for just $3 million. Hey, what are you doing?
How about I get them for free instead?
You're from the FBI, aren't you?
CIA, actually.
Drop the gun, CIA scum.
You first, or I'll kill your boss.
You heard him, whatever your name is. I got a grenade on me.
Are you really that desperate to continue your business?
It's the only way to earn money now. You heard me? That's better. Take him to the lake.
You're going for dip. Did you order a seafood plate tonight, Dalton? Because if so, you get plenty of water on the side. Hope you're thirsty.
Did you graduate high school? I mean, these puns are stupid.
Hey,
Did
it's
you get
my...
off of Wikipedia or something, or those joke websites?
I found it in a book, actually. It's my first day on the job. I'm having fun. Give me a break.
Oh. Come on, Cunningham. We don't got all day.
Getting ready to meet your friend Aquaman. Oh, shit!
Cunningham? God, it's not happening. Ah! Oh!
Tough guy, huh?
No wonder you lost. You were wearing shades when it was night. Smith, stop.
Oh! Oh!
Smith, you're out of your league. Give it up. That's for me. You're the arms dealer. Give it up. Just turn yourself over. Come on, nobody surrenders these days.
You will. Oh, Dalton. Truly, never give up.
Taking you in.
Sure, Dalton. Take me in. There's honestly nothing I can hide.
Don't make a fuss about it like last time. Come on, let's go.
Lots to make all this fun.
Where is he? I thought he'd be here 10 minutes ago.
Relax, Constantine. He's probably stuck in traffic.
On a private plane. Right.
You watch your mouth, son. I've worked with him for years. Best there is. Not another peep out of you.
Are you sure? I've heard stories. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Please sit down. Make yourselves comfortable. gentlemen, these figures are very impressive. But that is not why I am here. Ever since Max Shaw's death 3 years ago, the company has stayed alive thanks to your stocks.
Well, we couldn't just let the company die. Max would have killed something if that happened. It wouldn't be right.
Exactly. Don't you agree, Mr. Kronstein?
Yeah, I suppose.
That is exactly the type of enthusiasm I like to hear. Now, allow me to get to the point. You see, Shaw Industries has been ready to unveil a new project that we've been working on for a couple of years now. We just need a little funding to get it off the ground. So let's say 70% of your annual profits?
These terms are outrageous. This is bullshit!
Oh, really? Have you forgotten there's this company that helped your stocks rise in value?
Look, Mr. Schaffner,
Call me Hans. I'm a casual man.
I'm not denying the fact. I just can't make only 30%. I want no part of this at all.
Is that your final decision?
Yes, call it my limo, Mr. Schaffner. I'm leaving.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, but I'd like to shake your hand still. Sign the contract.
All right.
Good. Very good. Now, Kronstein, your services are no longer required. Stromberg, would you like to sign? Very good, Stromberg, very good. You made the right decision. Now, if a guy in glasses shows up, let me know. We will be in touch.
Yes? Where is Mr. Dalton? On leave? Tell him to report immediately.
Yeah, Jim, what's up? Nothing, I'm just getting some batting practice in. You want me to come in? Don't tell me Lindley's pissed off again. Alright.
Come in.
Sir?
Sit down, Dalton. We have some information to discuss.
Better be important. I've only been on leave for a couple of days, you know.
Dalton, this is grade 1 priority. And if I were you, I wouldn't be worrying about girls.
Alright, what is it?
3 hours ago, we got a phone call from an Olivia Wayne, who claimed to be a part of the terrorist group Flying Dove. What do you know about them, Mr. Dalton?
That does ring a bell. Kramer, the drug dealer, mentioned it when we were speaking to him during the Blackhawk incident. Max Shaw also attended one of their meetings. That was a few years ago. I have not heard of them since.
When was this again?
As I said, sir, it was during the Blackhawk incident.
Oh, yes.
So what does this Olivia Wayne want from us?
She said that if the CIA would aid her defection, she would inform us about the terrorist groups hiding in Europe and the Middle East.
That's unbelievable. Even if we capture one terrorist, they wouldn't know anything about the others.
That's exactly what I thought. But she claims that she's in a very high position in her organization and that she has come into contact with the others from time to time.
I see. Are we sure she's trustworthy? She could just be trying to lure us into a trap.
Well, we ran a background check on her. Just to be safe, we found that she was taken by the group at a very young age. They turned her into a child soldier, but she still somehow had the best records in her army. She later joined the Flying Dove organization, as we know, and there she led many successful missions. She was promoted from there and just got a higher and higher position until she is where she is right now.
My only question about this is that why does she want to defect if she has such a good life? Well, for a terrorist.
Thank you for that comment, Dalton. She claimed that there's massive change going on in the group, and they will be killing her 4 days from now.
Do you know why she's going to get killed?
Supposedly, she failed a mission, and that's the punishment that they've decided.
She decides to defect when her own neck is going to get cut off.
Look, I feel the exact same way about this, Agent Dalton, but the information at stake is far too valuable to pass up.
I know.
Thank you for understanding. The last thing we need is for an agent to go into this assignment without the will to succeed.
Well, sir, I would say that would be very important to any operative.
Indeed. Dalton, we have a limited time as it is, so I will get right to the point. Your objective is to meet Olivia Wayne in 2 days and to bring her back safely, so that we can question her. You will call her at a payphone at the Northwest train station at about noon on Sunday. In the file you're reading right now, we have your airplane ticket to Bremen, Germany, where you will meet her. It also contains a physical description of her. Got it?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Very well. Now go downstairs. Connors has a few items that will be of great use to you in Germany.
Hopefully he doesn't give me another laser pointer.
Mr. Dalton, if you want a laser watch, just go to the shop and buy yourself a watch.
All right, sir. I'll take your advice on that.
Well, that's all I have. Hopefully this will end in our favor. God knows how much our country needs this. Good luck, Dalton.
Thank you, sir. How's that noise? Dalton, I'll be with you in a second. What are you
Hey.
doing with these?
That's my CD collection. It's color coded. Okay? Put that down. That's limited edition, okay?
All right.
What do you need?
When will he send me down for equipment?
You're the field agent they sent for that?
Yeah.
Oh. Heard you had trouble with your Colt 45 last time.
Yeah, it kept jamming on me. I had to borrow somebody else's gun for a little bit.
Well, Lindley asked me to buy you a new gun. Honestly, it's the lamest part of my job. I don't actually get to invent anything. This is P169, holds 8 in a magazine, and it should be a lot better than your last one. It's far more reliable than your previous gun. It still is automatic, so you might have a problem with it being jammed.
Well, I can't wait to try it out. Been wanting a new one for a while.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's not like we have the budget that we used to. When was the last time you saw something like the Kennedy assassination on TV? Jesus, we haven't had a Zapruder film, anything of the sort. We haven't been able to cover up any nationwide conspiracy. And, Jesus, what do you think they pay us for? The funding's now lower than the military, especially for the gadget department. What do you think I have? This is what they shipped in this morning. CDs. They gave me 100 CDs. I've just been burning songs onto them, honestly. And they gave me a camera from the 1950s. Like, what is this?
This, just an ordinary tie clip, except for the microphone and HD camera that are hidden on it, mainly used for bugging people and taking research photos. Now, if you clip it once, that starts the microphone that's located inside the clip, and if you clip it twice, it snaps a picture out of this front end. So, should have everything you need for, spying on terrorist organizations.
Fascinating. Maybe I'll stick it on you and see what you're saying behind my back.
Positive things, I'm afraid, Dalton.
I can hardly believe that. What do we have over here?
The last piece of equipment. 2006 Chevrolet Cobalt. Now, I've got 2 front machine guns, as well as a couple missiles with a 2-mile radius. Now, it was actually quite difficult turning this car into what you see here, but I pulled it off.
Only a couple minutes to go to over 200 miles per hour.
Yeah, just a slight engine modification. Put the engine of a Ferrari in this. Granted, top of the line Ferrari engine. Now, what I thought when I saw this car was, what kind of secret agent would be going around driving a nice car? That's not very secret if you ask me.
Kidding. I've got a friend in England that gets a new Aston Martin every mission he goes out on. What do I get? This heap of junk every 2 years.
I'm glad you drive Aston Martin in England. You aren't going to see anything more classic than a good old Chevrolet. I mean classic in 10 years, that is. Now, normally in a car, the radio would actually work, but being a secret agent, I don't see how you'd need that. The power button on the radio, that engages the missiles, and the tuning button for the radio engages the front machine guns. Now, everything else is just kind of standard. So Dalton, where are you heading this time?
I'm going to a city called Bremen in Germany.
So, you get to see any sights?
Not likely.
Well, guess I found the one downside to your job, buddy.
What's that?
Never get to enjoy yourself at all. I mean, other than driving fast cars and shooting a lot of guys, there's really no point to traveling. You could be doing the exact same thing you do in Germany and Spain, right here.
Tell me about it. The bad thing about having a degree like this is that I don't get to do any sightseeing, I don't get to visit any monuments. I don't know, just me. I've always been a history nut.
Well,
So did you hear about the Olivia Wayne girl that I have to rescue?
I'm not a debriefer anymore. I'm a gadget guy now. So,
You haven't heard about her?
I haven't heard about anything. Frankly enough, I don't care about your mission. All I care about is pleasing that skank of a wife of mine. She wants me to get a corner office. Look at this. I'm working my ass off. I'm doing 45 hours a week in the CIA, okay? Nobody works as much as me doing gadgets. I only have this garage. This is the only promotion that I've been given in the last 2 years. What was I given about a year and a half ago? I mean, come on. Lindley's got to give something better than this.
Well, Jim, it's been fun talking to you, but I got a flight to catch in a couple hours.
It's been an experience talking with you, I guess.
Okay, can you give me an order? Can you call in an order for Subway because I can't eat airplane food?
I'll call Subway, but only because you listen to me rant about my life. Well, aren't you gonna thank me for your gadgets?
Oh, how about when they actually work? You know?
They do, I swear. Last time was one mistake. Now I have this garage, this tool shop. I'm good now.
We'll see.
Hello, Subway? Yes, I'm calling for the Langley, Virginia airport location. So, I just wanted to let you know that there should be someone stopping by for an order of 1 turkey sub, and his name should be Richard Head. Yes, dickhead, but it's not a prank call, I swear. No, he'll know the order once he'll know the order once he gets there. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I work at the CIA. Yeah. No, don't give it to him for free.
Hello?
Is this Olivia Wayne?
Yes.
Ben Dalton. I work for the First Century Bank.
Yes, I'd like to open an account.
Indeed. Where will our appointment take place?
Yes, I was thinking of this restaurant that's on the street of the train station you're in.
It's not a place while coming here. I'll meet you in an hour. Where are you right now?
I'm at my hotel, about 24 kilometers.
There's no need for lies. If you want my help, you're gonna have to tell me the truth.
How did you spot me?
It was pretty obvious.
If I wanted to hide Mr. Dalton, I would have tried to do so.
Well, I heard the schnitzel here is pretty good. What are you gonna have?
We're not here to eat. We're here to discuss getting me out of here.
Oh. Well, it'll also look weird if we don't order anything. I mean, we're just sitting out here.
I suppose you're right. Do you speak German?
Yeah, I was a minor when I was in college.
Impressive. You do realize those two have been watching us?
Yeah, I saw them the moment I came in.
The one inside is Klaus. He's an independent assassin. But the other one's Christina. She's mute.
Well, I don't think they're here for the milkshakes. They're coming. Come with me, CIA. What are you talking about? We were just eating lunch here, or we were about to.
Cut the bullshit. You know of the defection. You've been following Miss Wayne this morning.
Huh. Well, can't we eat lunch first?
Hell no. I have a gun in my pocket. Any quick move and your blood's going on this window.
Really? Well, the people will be distracted by that little detail.
Shouldn't be concerned with that, CIA. Peter's over there. He's got a bullet with your name on it. Go to him. I'm calling Fritz. He'll take care of the rest of it.
happened to him?
Give him a reason not to follow us.
Come on, there'll be more in a minute. We have to hurry.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Worry about yourself.
Just trying to show some courtesy. Let's go.
Where's your car?
Oh, I parked over there.
When are we going to America?
Hold your horses. We need to get you out of the country first. So we're probably looking at a drive here.
I need to get out now. It won't matter if we leave the country.
It will matter. Believe me. Your people, your organization will send people to those airports. They'll be waiting for us when we get there.
Fine.
Alright, good. The bad thing about this whole tobacco is that we didn't get to eat any lunch.
Are you kidding me, Dalton? We barely made it out and you're concerned about eating?
Do you have to get pissed off every time I say something? Or is that just like a natural reflex for you?
Do you have to be so over the top?
Well, I've always been like that, so it doesn't matter. Oh, by the way, do you like country?
Oh, no.
What happened?
Peter is dead.
He was expendable. Inform the factory to resume on the timeline.
What should we do in the meantime?
We wait.
Hey, I remember this show. Man, I haven't seen it in a while. One of my favorites since I was a kid. Yeah, what episode is this? Oh my goodness, a movie called Tag comes out? Why can't we have a Xena movie? I mean, seriously. Well. God, the economy goes down the toilet and then it goes down to the sewer. Did you see this?
So what?
So? Innocent people died!
All right, but what are you yelling at me for?
You think I'm stupid? The day that I get here and I get you out of their clutches, this happens. What do you have to say for yourself?
And you think I'm in on this?
Alright, what are you trying to pull?
Who the hell do you think you are? Some big shot American? I left because the people I work for murdered my friends and raised me as a savage.
I'm sorry. Look, everything that has been happening is extremely coincidental.
But I still don't know why you're yelling at me. The paper says that it's the Americans who shot up the Kremlin.
It must have been someone else.
Like who?
I don't know, I literally just got here today.
Hold on. Don't tell me you're some kind of Boy Scout following orders to the exact letter.
Boy Scout? Where did that come from?
You may have an over-the-top sense of humor covering it all up, but I can see when a man is driven by his duty and not by himself.
And I also think you're the type that's selfish all the time and it constantly worries about their situation.
That's called being cautious, Mr. Dalton.
Uh-huh.
I'd also like
Wait.
to...
It's 1 o'clock. Look, it's gonna be a long day tomorrow. We need to get some rest before then.
We're not done with this conversation.
Oh, yes, we are. I'm sick of this damn bickering.
All right, what are the sleeping arrangements?
Sleeping arrangements?
And if I know men, you were going to try and make do with one bed, weren't you?
No, not at all. I will make do with a couch. Good night.
Thank you for coming in such short notice, gentlemen.
I always love a trip to Washington, D.C. I just wish it were on better terms.
Indeed. Sit down, gentlemen. So here's the situation. Russia has been screaming at me for the last day for an explanation.
What did you tell them, sir?
What did you think I told him? I told him that we had nothing to do with it and that his information is false.
I'm sure he didn't believe you.
Well, of course not. What do you suggest we do, Mr. Lin?
Sir, this is an intricately delicate situation. What we need to do is prove beyond doubt that we had nothing to do with any attack on the Kremlin.
It's also possible that the Russian ambassador could be lying about any sort of evidence he has against us.
Well, what makes you say that?
It's a natural instinct, sir. I've worked with the Russians before, and they've easily been able to talk themselves out of even the Ukraine disaster. So they could easily be trying to start any sort of feud with us and the U.S.
Thank you, Mr. Connors. I'll take that into consideration.
Sir, we as the CIA and as a nation will back any decision you make.
I'll contact Russia about our position, but I need you to pay attention very carefully.
This is all wrong. Who the hell wrote this? They don't put names on these books anymore. When I have free time, I'm gonna write an actual, accurate visual history book. This is, oh my goodness.
What do you want?
Look, I don't want to fight. Just talk.
And what do you suggest?
Well, let's get to know each other better. Like, talking about our families or something like that.
Is there a purpose for this?
No. Okay, I guess I'll start. Well, my family was in Chicago. I was born there. My father was a mechanic, and on the weekends we would always go fishing on that same lake. I forget what the name of the lake was called, but that doesn't matter. We would go fishing there for hours. I mean, just the two of us. There would be sunnies, bass, and walleye, I think. I always go fishing once in a while just because we used to. And what about you?
We were always poor. My family just barely lived off the table scraps that my parents could afford. And my father and I, we never got along well. I remember one night after he had been out drinking, he came home and he started to beat my mother. After that, it just all changed. She left and my dad just got so much worse, so I ran away.
You don't have a feeling. Yeah, sorry, I had no idea.
There is nothing you can do about it. Did you play the clarinet when you were younger too?
What?
I saw the case in your car.
No, I just got it when I was in the Army. I've always wanted to play an instrument, so I got one.
Can you play anything?
I just know a few songs. It's not very good. I haven't really practiced at all lately.
Can you play them for me?
You want me to play a song for you?
Yes.
Now?
I said yes, didn't I?
All right, if you insist. Oh.
Bravo.
Oh, thank you.
Where'd you learn to play?
Well, I pretty much just taught myself. How about you? Do you play any other instruments?
I guess I never really thought of it.
Oh, you should. It actually improves brain chemistry, surprisingly, and it's a nice way to relax.
You know, I was wrong about you, Ben. I thought you were a stuck-up, arrogant asshole, but you're actually a pretty good man.
Sorry if I was. Well, I was wrong about you too. Yes, this is Emil Kritzen of the Moscow Sun. Are you, Dieter Jensen? I'd like to ask a few questions about the night of the attack. Really? What if I told you that I would compensate you very well? Yes, but only if you give the correct amount of information, of course. Sir, people's families are worried sick. The government's making a mistake. What hospital do you work at? Is that where the victims were taken? Very logical. Well, thank you for your time. We will compensate you and send the check in the mail next week. The Europar technique. Shot in the exact same places as the last one. Head, then chest area. Oh. And the same type of bullets.
What's up, Ben? You know you'd be showing up sooner or later. Miss Wayne and I were just eating some lunch.
Well, I'm fine, Klaus.
That's good. I like when people are doing fine.
Where'd you get that burger?
Best burger place in town, Mr. Dalton. Let's have us a chit-chat.
Well, I hope it isn't too moisty.
Tell you the truth, I've had better. I once knew a blindfolded man that could flip burgers and still make them edible.
Do you buy lunch for your victims every time?
Hey, chill, man. I make my own decisions when it comes to my job. You might as well call this a working lunch.
Maybe I should try that sometime.
Yeah, man, you should. I knew that wonderful fragrance is coming from somewhere. What kind of conditioner do you use?
Just hotel soap, I guess.
Whatever that is, smells divine.
Do you smell your girlfriend's here too?
I don't remember asking you a fucking syllable.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I speak now?
No, you may not. Damn, man, you really know how to screw up my employer's life. He paid me one hell of a chunk of dough to take you out.
Well, I hope it pays you for your insurance at least. By the way, besides your machine gun, do you carry a Beretta?
Yeah.
I've known druggies that are half-baked and have Berettas. I mean, they're really for a pussy.
Are you guys just gonna ignore me?
Hush, baby cakes. You're telling me you never used a Beretta before?
No. Just, it's a type of gun you hide in your ass rather than in your holster. On top of that, I'm just being sarcastic.
Fuck off, man. I'm gonna smoke some before I put some lead in your lungs.
Fine. Well, I hope the nicotine doesn't kill you before you're 40.
You have a light on you, hon? Remind me to pick up some of that conditioner on the way out.
You alright? Did he shoot you?
No, I'm fine. I'm just glad you came when you did. I was worried they were gonna take me.
I had to see something.
Where'd you go? I was worried about you.
You were? Well, I went to the hospital that took in most of the victims from the attack.
It must have been gruesome.
I can't imagine. None of them were recognizable as human beings.
I can imagine. What are you thinking about?
So far, there have been 2 attempts from your organization to snatch you back. And they send a total of 4 people. You must be concerned over something else.
Oh, God.
I just want to say how grateful we are, Mr. Dalton. You've really managed to outdo yourself.
What the hell are you talking about? What happened?
Long story short, I never defected.
What?
Our leader didn't want you to get suspicious. You're hard to persuade.
This was all a ruse!
You're such a cute little boy, Dalton. You really thought we had something? Any real man wouldn't have been blindsided by it. If you're thinking of not talking, you don't gotta worry about that. We already got everything out of you.
What do you mean?
This is a type of drug that puts you in a psychological state that makes you tell the truth while you're unconscious.
What did I say?
Nothing too important. Just the passwords to the intelligence headquarters in Virginia.
You do realize there are hundreds of people in that building.
That's right. And for the last couple of years, you've been keeping us on our toes. But now, thanks to you, honey, we can make our move.
Wait. The Flying Dove is behind all of this?
Bingo.
What kind of attack are you planning? Bombs? Armed men?
You'll see soon enough. You do realize this was nothing personal, Mr. Dalton. You probably would have done the same if you were in my position.
How could you do this? What kind of a person are you? I look on you now, and you don't seem guilty at all.
I've just been informed that my men are on their way right now. They'll be here in about 2 hours.
What are you gonna do with me then?
Our leader wants to see you before you die.
Oh, really? Why does everybody want to kill me? Oh, you will die, Mr. Dalton. Here, what are your last words? I'm tired of this horse shit. You...
You really are a little boy.
What are you doing?
This little side of you just...
Hello? The code name is Bravo 239. Patch me in. Director Lindley's office.
Chief! Come on, I know you're in one of these things. Boss, you called? What the hell? Who the hell are you?
Expecting someone else, Mr. Connors?
I was expecting the CIA director. I mean, I don't know who the hell you are.
If you'd like to know where Director Lindley is, you'll find him on the second level.
What'd you do to him?
He had trouble breathing, so I made it easier for him.
You bastard!
Oh, that's not even close to what I'm about to do to you, Mr. Connors. Boys! Turn him around. Before you knock him out, I'd like to make something clear to Mr. Connors. We are Russian Special Forces, and you are about to be witness to a grave attack on your precious homeland, United States. Enjoy.
You won't get away with this!
Watch me. Toss him outside, and we'll finish up.
The same exact technique. Flawless. Same people Wayne was talking about. They attacked both the Kremlin and the CIA headquarters. But where did they get those regulation weapons from both the Russians and the US? Shaw Industries. They must have manufactured the weapons and vehicles themselves. But where? That must be it. Great, I'm looking at another long drive.
Mr. Connors,
Sir?
thank you for meeting me on such short notice.
I still can't believe it.
Before we go any further, I'd like to promote you to the position of Director of the Central Intelligence Agency due to the passing of Fred Lindley. I wish it were under better circumstances.
Thank you, sir.
Now back to business. The Russians are denying that they ever attacked the intelligence headquarters.
That's impossible. The uniforms, the AK-47s, all standard issue Russian attire.
Are you sure? I don't want to start another war. Accidentally.
I'm positive, sir. There's no one else it could be.
You saw that firsthand, didn't you?
Yes, sir. I did. It's a damn massacre.
Then I won't question the evidence before us.
What are you gonna do, sir?
Well, I'll inform the press that there'll be a meeting with the UN in 3 days in England.
I wouldn't recommend that, sir. The U.S. is a lot farther away from Russia than England is.
Well, it's a better alternative than sending missiles over there. Look, I know you're upset about this, but you can't take this personally, Connors. You'll never achieve anything.
I wasn't, sir.
Had that look in your eye. I've seen it time and again since I served at NAM.
I just don't want them to get away clean for this.
Believe me, they won't.
Well, the operation was a success. The Americans are now blaming the Russians for the attack.
Did you hear about the emergency UN conference?
Yeah, we're not worried about it. We'll do whatever is necessary.
Don't you think you're going a little too far with this?
Are you questioning my motives, Fritz?
No, sir. It's just that we've killed so many people so needlessly.
It was for the cause, Fritz. One more word of this, and you're gonna wish you were never even born. Miss Wayne was supposed to report now. Where is she?
Her body was found in the hotel. She was strangled to death.
Dalton did this, didn't he?
Yes, sir. We weren't able to get there in time.
She should have been more cautious. Dalton, he's not gonna rest until he stops us.
I don't think.
Do you realize what Dalton has done to me? This is what happens when you're thrown into a pool full of at least 200 piranhas. If you fail me again, you will be thrown into a very similar pool, Fritz. Believe me. Capiche? Get out!
This must where he builds all these weapons. Oh my god. What's he planning? That's grade 5. Sounds promising. This part 2. Freeze! Hold the board. Sit down. red chair. Alright, legs apart. So Fritz, what have you been up to since last time we met?
You killed Wayne.
Yeah, I know.
She was only sent in to do her job.
Maybe too good of one.
You getting comfortable?
Oh, look at you. You're trying to keep this brave face act. You're probably pissing your pants right now thinking on my next move.
You're wasting your time, Dalton.
One more word out of you and my gun will fire. Now, I know that your organization is responsible behind both attacks.
How do you know that?
I know things. And he just admitted it, you dumbass. You don't want to tell me? That's fair. Probably be useless to question you anyways. Hold it.
You idiot. You called me a wimp. You should have killed him.
Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope.
How the hell do I take off? This better be.
Sir?
I noticed that you have returned. What happened?
Well, Dalton was there. He was in the computer terminal.
I see. Where is Dalton?
He escaped, sir. He stole a plane from our factory and destroyed the one I pursued him in.
Interesting, Fritz. So, he flew away. Like a bird.
Yes, sir.
And both the American and Russian planes are gone.
Yes, sir. But I assure you, I will do everything in my power to kill him next time.
Next time?
Yes, sir. Next time. Please don't be angry with me. It was the guard who was at fault.
Angry? No. I'm just disappointed.
Well, what do you want from me?
Information.
About what?
That's not important right now. What is important is that you answer all my questions truthfully.
Are you part of the organization?
If you're referring to the Flying Dove, no.
It isn't safe here.
Mr. Stromberg, you're the one with the gun pointed at your head.
It's not what I meant. They have people watching this office when I'm here.
I see. How often?
Every day to keep my mouth shut.
You mean those two over there?
What do you want to know?
Well, for one thing, how'd you get involved?
At first, it was through Shaw Industries. Then when Shaw died, the new boss took over and merged the two through his own organization.
Who's the boss?
I don't know.
Who?
I don't know, honest.
Fine. Why are they watching you?
They claim it's extra insurance.
Part of the organization. Where can I find it? Where are they based? Where are they?
Look, they'll kill me and my family if I say.
Listen to me very carefully. Innocent people have died already thanks to these damn terrorists. The United States and Russia are nearing a war. And guess what? More people will die because of that! Now, if you have an ounce of decency in you, you can't have that on your conscience. Where are they?
They're based in Munich, Germany, close to the border. The location is emphasized by the two slashes.
Thanks. That's all I need.
I also need to report any visitors.
I need you to forget that I was here.
Stupid will ask me about you and what you were doing here.
Please, I can't raise any suspicions.
They'll kill my family.
I'm sorry.
people, we are upon a great chapter in our history. The corruption and annoyance of our governments will soon be abolished. Ladies and gentlemen, we have turned the world's two most powerful countries against each other. They've tried to make peace by talking. They're fools, and we will make one final attack to smooth things over. As you all know, the conference will take place tonight at 7 p.m. London time. The meeting will take place in City Hall. My team will be disguised as American Special Forces and hide in the ventilation system. Then, at 7:45 exactly, we will enter and kill the Russian diplomats. And we'll leave the Americans alone for now. Anyone familiar with history can tell you that Russia has always wanted to go to war. When this war is over, the world will be free for the people! Send a thank you to Benjamin Timothy Dalton for being in attendance tonight. Everyone give him a respectful round of applause, for tonight will be his last. You're still on your asses? Get Dalton! He's already a mile down the road. You get in the chopper, you back up. I'm taking your car. Boys, he's up ahead. I got him now. Damn it.
God damn it, Chip, why can't you? Man, building actually works, serves a purpose. No! Come on! God damn it! Where am I tail to?
Dalton. I better warn my special facility warden that you're on your way. I hope you look good in orange, Dalton. Well, if it isn't Dalton, you know, the warden said you'd be out in the field. I didn't know he meant half a mile away. But you know, it's good for exercise sake. A man of my stature needs to keep up his appearance. Get a little closer, man. We need to have this conversation a little more intimate. I have some news I want to tell you.
You again.
Yes, Mr. Dalton, me again. Remember me? You took my hand.
Surprising. I'll credit you, Hans, you have faithful disciples. Nobody would tell you who was leading this operation.
They have to, Mr. Dalton. Loyalty, as you'll learn, is a key factor in my organization.
I see. Let me mean that clear.
Yes, Miss Wayne was a great asset of mine. No concern of yours, however, Dalton.
I take it you two were personal.
You could say that, Dalton. You see, you took her away from me, and you took my hand. What kind of man are you?
You didn't love her, Hans. You probably just sent her away, seducing people to get what you wanted.
Well, I can't deny that, Dalton, but she was loyal. She was actually my favorite field agent. She did a damn fine job until you ruined things. You are a weak, compassionate fool, Dalton. You always have been. You know, you lack the balls to get things done. Olivia had more balls than you. You are a fool, and you have no chance.
You're a hypocrite, Hans. You have the luxury of sitting behind a desk while your lackeys go ahead and risk their lives for your likelihood.
You know what, Ben? You have no right to call me a hypocrite. I did the dirty work for 12 years for Mr. Max Shaw. I worked my way up from the bottom. Unlike you. You are a privileged white American, and you haven't had to do what I had to go through. So quite frankly, I would shut up if I were you. And the point is, you have no more tricks up your sleeve. Soon, you will see what the afterlife is like.
Well, I think we know where you would go.
Oh, that's funny, Dalton. That's real funny. But that's not going to do anything for you, except piss me off even more.
Well, we don't want that, do we?
I'm very close to killing you right now.
Well, Hans, wouldn't it be more thrilling if you just had me waited out, you know, with all the nerves and the anxiousness, tension, before you killed me?
Well, you'd free me of all your annoying quips. This has been an entertaining chat, Dalton, but I have a meeting I have to go to.
So what happened to my painkillers, Hans?
You addicted, Dalton?
I get headaches. You wouldn't understand.
Sorry, I'm afraid I threw them in the furnace. Now, when I get back, I will cut your hands off. Then I'll cut your feet off. I will roast you over an open fire, cut your eyes out, then I'll shred your body.
You're full of it, Hans. Don't you see that your plan will kill millions when you claim to free them?
My people, not yours. My people have been enslaved by governments, monarchies, empires, and dictatorships for centuries. It's time, Dalton, for anarchy.
You're insane! There's not going to be any line between right and wrong anymore!
That is all a matter of perspective. Now, You may watch my attack on television over there. Probably the last time you're ever going to see your beloved country.
If this wasn't an electric fence, your nose would be broken right now.
Guards, soften this guy up. I have things to do.
Hans! Hans!
Son of a bitch.
Well, the meeting will start in an hour. I hope this goes well.
Well, we have 2 security guards posted out front in case something goes wrong.
Thank you, Mr. Connors. Shall we?
Damn it, I'm out of fuel. Taxi! 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 Wait! What? Take me to London City Hall. It's an emergency.
I'm on lunch, pal. Go take the bus.
All right, out! Out! Get out!
Russians and the United States are almost at war with each other. We are doing our best to solve this situation and hope it will lead to no more conflict or war.
Stay here. I'll handle this. Put the gun down, Dalton. Let's have a nice civil conversation. Attaboy. Now, I'm gonna put my gun down, and I'm gonna trust you're not gonna try anything funny. Yes or no?
Fine.
Alright. So, I've been sitting here drinking vodka. Oh, silly me. I should offer you a drink. How about it, Dalton? This may not be your normal drink, but it's what I have.
You're pinned down. We already got your 2 guards. You got nothing. I mean, there's a SWAT team coming from downstairs. Oh, from Germany.
That's right.
I don't get it, Hans. We got you guys pinned down. You're either dead or talking. And yet you sit here talking small crack.
I value the small things in life, Dalton. Like this conversation with you. See, I want to know what makes you tick. I want to know why you feel such an undying love and sense of duty for your country. When your country is full of bigots and selfish pricks. Now, why do you feel the need to defend such a horrendous country? I am doing the world a favor by making it into a state of anarchy.
You're right. Absolutely right. A lot of things have gone to hell these past 3 years in our country. A lot of mistakes. Government corruption. The reason I joined, as I said long ago, was probably because of the lore and history of the United States, what we could stand for. I mean, part of me doesn't want to do this job anymore, but part of me does know that we could be so much better than what we are right now. That's why I joined the service. I mean, we may make all these mistakes, but eventually we'll learn from them. And eventually, we can be better.
Well, Dalton, you have your ideals, I have mine.
Hans, I've been trying to get you to listen. We don't have to fight. Just turn yourself in.
Give it up, we're not going to agree. I'm determined to have this world the way it's supposed to be.
If you talk about the terrorists, yeah, you can go free. I mean, you can even help the CIA.
I came here willing to have a civil chat with you. Looks like it's not going to go that way, is it, Dalton? your hook, Dalton.
What are you gonna do, Dalton? Bring me in?
You've killed hundreds of people. You don't deserve to live.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Dalton, you bastard. Where have you been?
I've been tracking a terrorist group for a few months now. They were responsible for both attacks.
Yes, we know. We caught both of those two a few moments ago. The Russian PM and I agreed that neither country was at fault.
Dalton, you look like shit.
An old wound resurfaced.
What does that mean? Explain it.
You'll find in the report.
Are you sure you're all right?
I'm great.